Pop it back on. Where's the 6? And in we go. Wow! Somebody really did a number on this cabin. I wonder what they were looking for. Well, let's look around. Reminds me of the lamp I used to have in my bachelor pad. Seems like a pretty sensitive thing to knock over. I wonder what they were looking for. Yeah, that's one thing I kind of thought of, that he notices that it reminds him of the one in his bachelor pad, and since this is Alicia's dream, she probably knew what it was, knew what the lamp was, or looked like. I used this vitamin supplement for a while when I was trying to get back into shape. Again, another little reference, electric water heater. I used to boil water in these before I met Alicia. Again, something else. It's the same type of t-shirt I sometimes wear. Alicia doesn't like it. Odd that she's dreaming about, she has a shirt that she doesn't like in... The mattress has been cut open and the stuffing ripped out. A bottle. The label of dandruff shampoo I sometimes use. And a towel. As if it wasn't dirty enough already. Well, there's this little thing right on here because there's a hatch down here. I never would have found it if I didn't know where to look. And we'll leave the water running. Let's look at this radio that we've heard so much about. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Gotta turn it on first. Okay, so we can use this for frequencies. What were those frequencies he mentioned? 29 megahertz. Okay. So, go back to... Go away. Perfect. Now, he said... They mentioned something... I should turn off the water. It's getting annoying. Off. Off. There we go. One of them, Victor 7, I believe, mentioned something about he saw Victor 11 using the thing as a dowsing rod. So we might be able to find something. Let's go talk to this guy, the busboy. No, he's just gonna tell me the exact same shite. He didn't tell me. Okay, yeah, just odd beeps. Okay, nothing new from him. Let's see. But let's look at this again, because it kind of looks like it might be a map. Okay. Yeah, it kind of looks like a little bit of a map. So if this part is the second floor, and the numbers are written on this side, that means... Oh, come on. There we go. I thought it blitzed up again. That means we gotta set to 25 megahertz here. So... This is odd. It should be working. At least I think it should, unless I'm wrong. Oh! Okay, this has to happen. There we go, finally! Victor 5, report to the bridge. I repeat, Victor 5, report to the bridge. Did you hear that? This is it! She must have loved the drink! I'm finally gonna get promoted to command! Well... This is what I've always hated. I don't want to be a dick. I don't want to come across as a dick. I want to go through a good person in this game. I like doing that. But this guy is such a douche. I made the drink. That's great. I'm so happy for you. I thought this day would never come. I thought I wouldn't get stuck in his bar forever. But now I see all my hard work has paid off. It was all part of a plan. I'm so nervous. I'm finally going to meet the captain. How do I look? Do I look alright? You look fine. I won't forget what you did for me today. One day, once I become established on the bridge, I will pay that favor. See you around, kid. Well, he owes us a favor, so that's one good thing. I guess. You know what? Let's see if there's anything we can put to the captain's aid. Yada 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 yada. No. I know what I'm supposed to do with this thing. No? I must be missing something. I'm sorry if I'm wandering around like an idiot, but I know there's something going on that I know has something to do with the radio. I just can't fully remember. $29 megahertz, 25 megahertz, 26 megahertz. I'm sorry. I've completely forgotten. I'm sure I'm doing it right, but I'll be right back. Okay. I'm back. I think I was just being an idiot. I don't think each number corresponds to the area it's written in. I think you just gotta try them on until you find one that matches. So, let's see, it's on 29 right now. Let's try 25 and 26. Nothing on 26. Nothing on 25 either. What? This is messed up. Unless I'm missing something. There's a book there. It's an invisible book. This is very weird. Hmm. 25. Nothing on 26. Nothing on 29. I still don't get this. Dang. I'm sorry. Hold on. Found it! Now it's working. Okay. So I gotta set it for 29. There we go. If I didn't know any better, I'd say the rating season come from over here. Okay. This pulley? Apparently now we're in a sub. Oh, radio transmitter is inside. Seems to be a note of some kind. Examine the note. Seems to be a vague shapes on a piece of paper. Why would he draw this? You can move it around, but he gave us 3 radio signals. So that was the first one, 29. So let's set it for 26 was the next one? Oh, I didn't need to do that. 26 is the next. Alrighty. So, let's go wander around. It should start acting up once we get in the right area. Anything in here? Nope. Now once once I walked into the sun deck area with it on 29, it kicked in. Oh, here we go. Don't know why this didn't work before. Maybe you have to be outside and enter the area, which is kind of annoying. If I didn't know any better, I'd say the radio seems to come from over here. Aha! Examine. The plug at the bottom of the bed came off. There's another radio transmitter with a note on it inside the hole. Second note. They have similarities, but I can't figure out what they are. Am I missing something? Well, there are 3 radio signals, so there are probably 3 pieces of paper. So lower it down to 25. I think that was what I was doing. Was I knew the areas, but you have to enter the areas with the radio on that specific frequency for it to work, which is a little odd. The radio seems to emit a faint sound. Let's see, where could it be coming from? Getting a little stronger. Here we go. Ah, there it is. Knob seems to be loose. There's another radio transmitter with a note stuck to it inside the hole. Judging by the frequency list, I guess this must be the last one. Well, things get more obscure. Wonder what it means. Well, let's see. Kinda looks like a map. Hold on. Right there. And this one. Yeah, but the shapes. Yeah, there are similar shapes on these. But we can't see through to match them up. However, we can, of course, you know, as anybody would know, you can see through shapes by using light. Haha, this made things a bit easier. So, using this, we move it, we'll move that there. Actually, hold on. We'll move, no. Move that right there. Actually, it would be easier to move these on here. I'm gonna dip. There we go. That across there, and that onto there. The red line seems to converge right outside cabin 2. By the look of it, it's right on the wall, right outside. Oh. He was just saying how to keep these notes. It should be right out here. And the only thing here is this mermaid. There's a small book hidden behind the mermaid. Well, let's check it out. Let's see. Whoa. Love the music. Victor 76. IDB. Yada 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 yada. Above average intelligence, class B, proficient at number-based entertainment, self-motivated. Recently transferred from accounting, promoted twice in the entertainment lodge, suspected of stealing, went missing after being sent to Captain Neff for more guidance lecture. average intelligence, class B, self-sufficient, low self-esteem, bipolar tendencies, stable after prescribed medication, assigned to staff garment detail, served as naval tailor during the Great War, went missing after while delivering new uniform to Captain Neff. Went missing after opening question and order from Captain Neff. Recently classified assignment directly from Captain Neff before going mission. Missing. Went missing while taking a route delivery for Captain Neff. A routine delivery for Captain Neff. Got called to the bridge after an admirable New Year's service and was never seen again. Went missing after an assignment. All of these, yeah, they all went to Captain Neff and disappeared. Oh my gosh. Tons of these guys, too. That's so strange. These are just some cases in this book. There must be hundreds in here. All went missing after carrying out orders from the captain.